Testing, this just in. In Glowpearl news, a new empire has been declared out of the ruins of the war. The Seaweed stellar hierarchy is now going to be taking root, and the seaweed themselves are now proclaiming themselves independent and ready to explore the stars. In other breaking news, the Clavorian hives, perhaps they're not as they seem. Perhaps they can actually be friends and be seeking a greater purpose between our species. Lastly, a war for the Barbarian Imperium, as they are continuing to completely dominate the bird neighbors of the Ausparian sacred polity. Should they have accepted a peace treaty, defensive pact with the Glowpearl Pious Conclave. That and more in this episode of the Glowpearl Pious Conclave. Welcome back, everybody, to the Glowpearl Pious Conclave. Oh shoot, now we're at the point where it's getting hard to actually count what episode we are on. Hold on, we're gonna be definitely taking a look at this. Hold on, we are gonna be we're gonna be on episode 14 of this. Oh boy, man, I actually thought I was good about everything. I even checked to make sure that microphone is on and everything. As I am actually now a day behind. So, when the Glowpearls, we have sadly lost one of our planets in the war against the Clavorians. And we're definitely not going to let that slide. So we're going to be absolutely pushing for an even greater war effort against the Clavorian hive. In other news, the Kazam Mandate. These fanatical, egalitarian materialists, absolute opposites of what my empire is swooping in and absolutely destroying the Moravian order. This is not looking good for the spiritualist empires. No, not at all. So perhaps we may really need to be seeking some friends with the Moravian order. However, what we're going to be absolutely needing first is we're going to be using a lot of these 5,000 minerals to absolutely convert and build a lot more research labs. How are we going to do this, however? We're currently getting more seaweed, and they can work a farm first, and then they can work a clerk to help stabilize the amenities, as my slaves aren't truly that happy, but I don't really care. More so to say the least. Another population, these enforcers, we actually don't need as many enforcers, so we could definitely just build a research lab right here on my homeworld. Meanwhile, on Kuvail Prime, where the Quilaminder governor, the Paragon, is currently residing, we have a stronghold for a whole bunch of extra naval capacity, which is, it's alright, it's doing what it kind of needs to do. Oh, but we do not have enough researchers at this current moment. I do have a Glowpearl as maintaining one of these soldier jobs. Go ahead and turn that off. Perfect. So we'll have a soldier job right there, and now they have been upgraded to be a researcher to further improve research. That's exactly what we're needing at this exact moment. And we're definitely gonna have to keep these strongholds for that extra naval capacity. I think that's really all I can be doing at this given moment. Definitely gonna want to get rid of these colonists, so we're gonna build a city district so we can build a science lab. We really need more research, as our research is really lacking at this current moment. 51 months for technology, way too long. But we're gonna be getting some strongholds And we're going to be able to make a lot out of that. We do have a side ship all the way over here in the south that sadly we lost this race all the way over here to these borders. So perhaps we could just have you... you gain experience and you research anomalies faster. There's no anomalies. Aha! We have an anomaly right over here that I'd like to research. Perfect. And... yeah, these driven simulators. Man, we've got a lot going on. We're at the point where... nothing super exciting is really going to be happening. They're going to be needing a lot more alloys. Do I want to go ahead and... do I even have the technology to terraform worlds? I actually don't remember at this current moment. So we're going to look at society. No, we do not have the technology to terraform. I think... yeah, we were kind of passing that up for fleet supremacy. Absolutely.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
And with that, immediately technology has been researched. We have unlocked starholds, which means all of our star bases can actually level up to a new tier if we get 500 alloys. Again, I'm sure y'all are starting to see alloys are really holding us back a lot when it comes to our military fleet power, as well as now being able to upgrade our star bases. If we upgrade and build even more star bases, which we can currently hold 7, we can get a whole bunch more hydroponics bays and improve our food production, so we can improve food production on our planets to something more useful, such as in this instance, probably some energy credits. We're absolutely going to be looking in order to do that. However, our new technology, we have exotic gases. Those will be pretty good for getting, well, exotic gases, but we currently don't need any of that. Improved habitability would be great, and a coil gun, we're already doing pretty good on improved weaponry. I don't think coil guns are really necessary. So I'm thinking going integrated cybernetics really to improve our production on our non-homeworld worlds and make it to where we can produce even more on all these other planets. Also means less upkeep for consumer goods, so people will be a lot more comfortable. This is a building, not something in space. So that is going to take a whopping 6 years. Oh man, not looking forward to that. Research station, fantastic. We do need you. Wow, a lot going on over here. We'll definitely have you go and build that research station right over there. And this is a bigger system. Well, this is a bigger system, but because of that other technology with the FTL inhibitors, I'm pretty certain we had researched those. Didn't we? Yes, and FTL inhibition. So all of my star bases will now prevent the enemy from jumping through, so Magus would be an excellent place to be upgrading to a starport as another place to defend. I really kind of want to deal something with these space amoeba. Now, if we go to my situation log, we have space amoeba study, where I can kind of pacify the space amoeba. Now, role-playing wise, the Glowpearls, they're not really militaristic, they're not really pacifists, so you can kind of explain either way for what I could be doing with the space amoeba. But me in general, I generally like to try to preserve the alien life out in space, whereas a lot of people tend to just kill them off. It does make things a lot easier. Oh... tell you what, we're going to finish this fleet supremacy, because we're definitely going to want that, and then we're going to decide what to do with these space amoeba. We're going to be moving the game forward. We got all these transportation ships. So much we could potentially do. Rivalries. We don't know exactly where they are, whereas the Moravians are completely overwhelming when it comes to fleet power. The technology is superior, they have much better economy, Oh man, losing this planet really does create a huge... Wow, comet sighting! A light has been moving into the night sky of Brealora, its gentle arc standing in stark contrast to the slow revolution of the stars. The citizens of Brealora see it as proof of recognition by the powers that be, a subtle blessing of ones. Everyone is much more happier on our whole new system, and they will be producing even more resources. I think at this point I am okay getting rid of a farmer job, specifically so we can have even more clerks, because we got plenty of food. Oh, what to do with all of this military fleet? Need you to go home, and I also need you to go to our home system. Oh no! Bodo Hano is passive. Gained a negative trait. However, Bodhi Hano is not on our council. They are just a scientist. So counselor agenda speed minus 10%, that's perfectly fine. Hey, out of all of the governors, all of the leaders we could have, having one have a counselor trait and they're not on the council, hey, that works out great actually. So, because a lot of leaders are gonna just at the end of the day end up having a negative trait. Oh wow, we've already got a lot of alloys. My goodness, where'd all those alloys come from? We're gonna go ahead and upgrade you. What's in here? Oh, science. Investigating. You know what? No, I need you to research that research project. And same with you're flying over there, assisting research. Nah, let's have you research the debris. We can learn from our enemies' mistakes and improve our science by searching the wreckage. We do have a lot of alloys that for now we're not going to worry too much about building any more fleets for the time being, as we still have another 8-ish years before we need to consider that next war. We do, however,
Construction complete
of these driven simulators and what they could or could not do. I was trying to improve relations with you, I believe. Envoy's busy improving relations with the Seaween Empire. I don't really care much. I think I'm just going to declare war on you guys once I get the first chance. So at this point, I think I'd rather just... Yeah, because if we check out your planet, you got a whole bunch of these workers. You're all unemployed. Because you guys have absolutely no resources, and you're going to be completely easy to just conquer in the nearby future. Whereas these driven simulators, you gotta build a spy network and figure out what's going on over there. Espionage, we do have a spy network. They do have a very strong encryption, mostly because they are a hive mind, and it's really hard for me to sneak in, because I'm not a single one of their species. However, we do have a Clavarian drone here, as Gova UV Joad. They are part of Subterfuge and part of the government, and they're kind of aligned with our cause. So, I kind of would like to just continue to gather information. Assets, we're going to definitely use you in order to make everything a lot more easier. So we're going to go ahead and launch that, and we should be able to get some more information, because we're really just trying to... Oh, look at that! Completely equivalent. One step closer towards Glowpearl superiority as we try to bring peace and prosperity across the galaxy. With an Iron Fist. We do have unemployment on both of these planets. Definitely gonna... Let's go ahead and give a clerk job right over here just to improve the amenities. But I do need to improve build up another mining district. And as for Umbrea Laura, research lab. Do we have any? Oh, we have plenty of Glowpearls that are currently just workers. So once we finish that the research lab right over here, our science is just going to improve and we'll be fine. A diplomatic insult. Our mental network is vast, giving us access to thoughts and ideas from where every corner of our empire, but not a single entity has ever seen anything that would lend merit to your tragic existence. Oh no. They're hurling insults at us. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm probably gonna go cry out.
The spirits have granted us new
Hey,
wisdom.
I've already forgotten what I was talking about. We have researched new technology for the doctrine of space combat. That allows us to unlock the Edict of Fleet Supremacy, giving our ships a lot more starting experience. They build a lot faster, but the ship upkeep is very much increased. Ooh, let's see. Naval capacity from soldier jobs is +2. That's actually something I may want to consider, as we are using soldiers to increase our naval capacity at the current moment. And it is pretty fast for us to research. It'd only be about 2 years versus this almost 5. Habitat max districts, building slots. Just lead to other technologies down there. Ooh, we've got options. Kinda want ground defense planning though. It also helps increase the defensive strength of my people, as right now the Glowpearls, we are definitely on more of a, we need to improve our technology for our neighbors will conquer us if we don't do anything ourselves. First thing we're gonna end up doing right over here at the GenCat system. Hold on, which one of these is the better system to build defensive? The GenCat system. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade that. And that's gonna give us, we're gonna be allowed to have, it's gonna be all 7 of my star bases. Okay, well then, I think what is more appropriate for me to do is assume that we're going to be friends with the Rurovians, and you know what, let's go ahead and form a non-aggression pact. Let's try to be more friends, you know? And we're going to go ahead and guarantee their independence, as we don't really need a lot of influence at the current moment. We needed a whole bunch, but at this new state of time, we do not require as much influence anymore, so we can actually start using it to try to make more friends. Speaking of trying to make friends, ruthless capitalists! A mega corporation right over here. Yes, you hate aliens, but you are spiritualist, and you're birds. And my people kind of were sad to not make friends with birds. Haven't made a mega corporation. You know what? We should try to improve relations with y'all as soon as we can. I would like... Dang, you're not gonna even accept an embassy? You hate me! Alright, we're gonna have to fix that later. Hey, leader leveled up! Our Minister of Defense is now level 4 and is a veteran. They are on the council, so they are hurting our monthly energy credits. If I have them right over here as a strategist, military ships could build even faster. But you're also my main guy that's jumping on all of my ships, right? Yeah, you're my main admiral. Ooh. Combat disengage plus 10% as a tactician. Especially kind of sandwiched between all of these not-so-friendly empires. Maybe having a master tactician, sure, great to have very much of an increased military ship build speed, so we can build a new military up as quickly as possible. But because of our limited resources, it's hard for us to get enough alloys to do everything that we theoretically really want to be doing. So I don't think having a strategist is the best way to go. I think we're better off this one increases damage and the fire rate. So this one is, we're not going to allow ourselves to lose very easily, whereas this one is the best defense is even stronger offense. Oh man. I think the tactician for time spent missing in action. We're kind of a small empire right now. We're going to have him be a master tactician. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and continue to get these resources. At this current moment, we have so many resources. We're going to go ahead and sell a whole bunch of consumer goods. Let's sell a whole bunch of food. In fact, actually, you know what? We'll hold on to those minerals, but I am going to go ahead and buy as many alloys as possible. That should do it. Because I do want to get these systems upgrading as quickly as we possibly can. You are going to be an anchorage for now. Perfect. What about this starbase? You are Jumia. Which one is that one? Jumia is right over here. Oh. I don't think Jumia is quite the correct system for having. We actually downgrade that and build it here at Unith. That might be what I end up doing. You know what? That is what I'm going to go ahead and do. It's kind of a waste of time and resources, but we are trying to establish a much better economy in my entire empire at this current moment, and we are starting to have a lot of trade value kind of just sitting around. The Unith would be perfect system for kind of grabbing all of the trade value. So you are going to go here, you're just going to go straight there, and you for now are just going to go straight there. We're going to fix all of our trade networks in just a moment. Meanwhile, the Tragula has been my master shipbuilding station. I think I would like to keep it that way for now. Or will it have to be the Unith system? Nah, the Unith is actually not that important. Actually, we may just need the Stimsys station, as Omagus is going to be our new defensive point right over here. So the Stimsys, we're going to go ahead and start converting to a master shipyard, and we'll upgrade that in just a moment. This is our capital system. I would like to upgrade that in just a moment, as the Tragula, depending on how this war finishes up, I may in fact need to upgrade this to be a defensive platform instead. So Stimsys is going to be our new master shipyard. Aura Brea will be as well. I'd like to upgrade, but we just do not have. Oh, they accepted our non-aggression. Perfect. There's nothing for me to go ahead and upgrade over here. So let's keep moving forward. And they accepted the independence guaranteed. So we're going to go ahead and try to do what we can to protect the Moravians. And that is going to slowly increase their attitude with us. We should try to start making some friends in space. And these big giant trees... Oh, man. Hold up. Right, I installed a new game on my phone, so of course it's going to pester me with notifications. Why wouldn't it? Why not pester you with notifications? Fantastic! Fagnar, we're going to upgrade the ship to be an actual capital and make it its own system. PRT revoked. Okay. Fair enough. Not everybody is ready to be friends. The Omagus system needs gun batteries. I'm just going to continue to start upgrading all of our
debris analyzed.
Ooh, we got research on fusion missiles, improved deflectors, fusion power, and a whole bunch of physics research and engineering. That does help it artificially changes it to 14. It's probably going to still be more like 26, as well as our integrated cybernetics has been artificially increased. And those will fix themselves appropriately in just a moment. We got even more missiles and fusion power. You're all about anomaly research speed, so you're the one that's going to go all the way over there. You are going to go to my capital and assist that research. That way we can have even further improved science! Ooh, espionage operation event pending. Our operatives have completed their information gathering operation and have sent a dossier detailing their findings. Mission accomplished. Perfect. Now we're at 281 because we got an additional 15 for assisting the research. And every
construction
little bit
complete.
Counts. Anchorage, we're going to go ahead and continue to expand upon that. The shipyard. The Stimsys system. I need to upgrade that, which will be done as soon as I buy a lot more alloys. And there we have it. Perfect. There. This is going to be fixing our economy quite a bit. Oh man. The Desticans. They would be great. Oh, but they're completely inferior. Dang. Oh, they're a vassal to the Ausparians. They're completely losing the war against... Oh, actually, the Ausparians are fighting back. They're getting their systems back against the Babakians. Fascinating. Cool. So we may not need to worry about our border over here. That's actually great. That gives us less we have to worry about. The Unith system is going to be a big giant trade hub, I believe. Yes, that's where we're going to have them be. And then I need you to be a giant gun battery and defend my borders. Trigula system, I need to upgrade that. And we're at the point where we're just going to be fortifying our borders. And improving our science as much as possible.
Incoming transmission.
Ooh, commercial pact invitation. It'll grant them a little bit each month. So is it not going to grant us anything? They're equivalent in economy. You know what? We'll go ahead and agree for now. We're at 28 and 10. We'll see. So at the end of the month... Wow, only 2. Fantastic. Yeah, their economy's
construction complete.
At this point, every little
incoming
bit
transmission.
is counting. Research agreement proposal. We can learn so much from them. Yes, we're gonna do that.
Construction complete.
This bastion. Build another gun battery. Oh, actually, no. The hydroponics bay. We're gonna do that first. Shipyard, nothing I could do until I get more alloys. Still have... I need even more science. I think I can afford it. No, I can't afford it yet. We're gonna let the seaweed fill up this clerk job. So that'll be fine. Whereas you... Oh wait, no, I can on my homeworld. Because I don't really need these enforcers. Yeah, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'd like to keep this alloy foundry. So we're gonna go ahead and just build another city district to get another research lab going in just a moment. Leader level up. High Inquisitor Genora has leveled up. A whole bunch of leader experience gain, ship build upkeep, and army upkeep. As Genora's primarily going to be on the council at all times, I would love to have them as a master researcher to further improve my science. Yes, that's looking a lot better.
Construction complete.
Alrighty. So, as well as on our government, our High Inquisitor Genora makes it to where all of our counselors are going to gain even more experience, and then we also have even more edict funding. So it's just a win-win all the way around. Well, looks like all of our leaders are starting to get a higher level. We are going to have to consider finding a way to make sure they can live longer. They are all starting to get old and may need to retire soon, as around 80 years old is when they're going to have to lose their jobs one way or another, through death or through retirement. Anywho, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope y'all are finding this way more interesting. We're definitely going to be checking my microphone one more time. Okay, good. We're recording audio. All right. So yeah, crisis averted. I'm so sorry for the 4 episodes. I just don't have the time to do voiceovers, so I went ahead and uploaded all of those episodes, and I am now behind on episodes instead of, because I'm not going to release them one at a time with absolutely no audio. So there we go. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what y'all are thinking, and I hope y'all are enjoying it. Ta-ta for now.